And you're in luck. Today we're having fried green tomatoes. Oh yeah, just watch. So for this, we're gonna need some green tomatoes. We're gonna use a serrated knife. We're gonna cut them into about 1/4 inch slices. I mean, these are rather small, but they'll work. You know, they're juicy, but we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna salt them and dry them off with paper towels, and that'll take care of the liquid, because if there's too much liquid in it, they will be bitter and soft and soggy, and that's not what we want. We're gonna put them on this cooling rack. Okay, and this again, 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch, and these are, like I said, these are small. I don't know what you got. All right, let me get another slice out of this one. Yeah. Okay, one more. Yep. Get one more slice. Yes, sir. There we go. All right, now on to the cooling rack. Now we have our green tomatoes on the cooling rack. We're going to salt them on each side. And that's going to pull out the moisture, or pull out more of the moisture. Let's turn them over. And then we're going to use a paper towel and dry them completely. We're going to let this sit after we salt both sides. We're going to let it sit for 15 minutes. Before we expunge all the fluids. Cooling rack makes this very easy to do. If you don't have a cooling rack, you can just use paper towels and you'll be fine. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. Now we're going to dry and wipe the salt off of each one of these pieces. We're going to place it back on the rack. You want to get as much as moisture as you can off. All right. That moisture off of there. You need to get another paper towel to help get that moisture off. You do not want that moisture. Moisture is not your friend. Get that salt off of there, the moisture. Okay, this guy, the salt, the excess moisture off of it. Some more paper towel. Yep, should we get all that off of there? I mean, clearly you're not going to get 100% of the moisture off. This is just getting the excess moisture off. Because we don't want it to be all soft and mushy when we fry it. We want crisp, very crisp green tomatoes. Okay, 2 more. And after this, we're going to set up our dredging station so we can get ready to fry them. So we have here our first container is seasoned flour. It's flour with salt and pepper. Our second one is buttermilk and 2 eggs, mixed all up. And our third dredge is our cornmeal. Cornmeal flour mixture. We're going to put the green tomatoes into the dredge, the flour dredge, and then into the buttermilk and eggs, and then into the cornmeal, and then we're going to put it right back on the cooling rack. And another one. And we want that to sit on the cooling rack for at least 10 minutes to make sure everything adheres properly. Yep, you want to make sure every one of them is covered good. And that buttermilk is going to give that extra little twang. And that's what you want, that twang. And we'll be right back after I get done. So now our green tomatoes are on the rack, sitting here waiting to be fried. The oil is heating up. We'll be right back for the frying. Okay, we're going to add our tomatoes in. Careful. About 2 more minutes, then we'll flip them over. And we're going to cook that side for 4 minutes. And then the first batch will be done. Alright, it's been 4 minutes. Time to flip these over. Be careful not to splash yourself. Another 4 minutes, and then we'll take them out. You can hear that lovely sizzle, that sizzle of the grease. Music to my ears. Alright, it's time to take these out. Take the first batch out. Putting them on this dish. Put a paper towel on to suck up the grease, excess oil. Alright, now let's add the last batch. And this temperature is at medium low. Give these guys 4 minutes per side, just like the first batch. Alright, see you in 4 minutes. Alright, time to flip these guys over. Give it 4 minutes. Be back. Alright, it's time to pull these guys out. Careful. You don't want to burn yourself. Take your time. Pull them out. Alright, now let's make the sauce. Alright, so for the sauce, we're gonna need some mayo. Now I gotta use my Duke's mayonnaise. See that? And Duke's. Gotta use Duke's mayonnaise. Must have. And then we're gonna use some sweet relish. Add some of that. And mix it up. You know, if you want, you can add some hot sauce to this if you want. But it's really not needed. This is all you need. Alright, let's put it together. I know it's still hot, but I want to try a little piece. Try a little piece from this guy right here. Let's see. That's good. That's good. Let me try the other piece with the sauce. A little sauce on it. See what he's talking. See what he's talking about. Let's see. Oh, that's delicious. Fried green tomatoes. You gotta try this recipe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, hey, like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you think. With that being said, this is Shra, and I am out, so I can finish these bad boys. Later.